Galatians 3, verse 24. Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us into Hamashiach, that we might be justified by faith. Kol Haloyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us the truth that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom, shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. This is Habashai Ibadia, GMS Chicago, and real quick, I want to title this video "Stay in Your Lane." All right, but it's not what you think by staying in your lane. All right, pretty much the actual lanes on the road. All right, real quick here. So we'll put it on my spirit to make this video. Of course, driving. And it pisses me off, man, when somebody gets on the highway, especially on a 5-lane highway, and they just cut across all 5 lanes or what have you. Or, you know, sometimes people drift in out their lane, right? But what is the lane there for, man? All right, it's like bridles on a horse to a degree. Let's read it real quick. And then, yeah, you should stay in your spiritual lane also. You know, I'll take that back. Yeah, it's kind of that too. Try to stay in your lane, stand in your place or what have you. But real quick, it says here, I asked why were why lines were painted. You know, it says lines were painted down the middle of the roads. What does this guy want, man? Fucking Satan, man. Swear. You come sit right where the fuck I was at. Damn demon. Slack. Lines were painted down the middle of the roads, not to determine sides, but to create paths. All right, and what we're looking for, that path to salvation, man. The path to the kingdom, the path, the righteous path, right? For different types of traffic, such as horses, carts, and people. It says here, to control and guide drivers and reduce traffic conflicts, okay? So confusion, all right? Because you got to imagine a road without any lane, a 5-lane highway without any lanes. Hey, man, you got people crashing into one another, bumping against one another, all right? Some people just don't have good common sense, man, to keep the wheels straight and go where they gotta go, right? You got certain lanes. You have solid white lines where you're not supposed to cross. All right, you have broken lines and solid lines where it says pass when you can, pass on the left-hand side when you can. All right, you got rules to the lanes. You got the fast lane. Well, I say you got the granny lane, which we call the granny lane, the slow lane. Okay, then you got the passing lane. All right, the regular highway speed. Then you have the express lane. All right, you got people that's in the granny lane going fast, and then you got people in the slow lane. That's another pet peeve of mine. Somebody in the fast lane doing 55 miles an hour, man. No regards to the laws of whatsoever, man. So now that we got understanding, those lines are needed in the road to do what? Keep order, right? Like the scripture say, let everything be done in decency and order, man. Okay? And you got, when people just break, they're just lawless, man. When they break the line like that, okay? All over the place, not staying in their lane. Okay, so Galatians 3 and 24, I read this. It says, wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us into Hamashiach, that we might be justified by faith. Okay, so the law cannot save you. Yes, we try to do the law to the best of our ability. Let's grab this real quick. The book of Judges 5 and 11, it reads, they that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing waters, there shall they rehearse. This is over here in Babylon the Great, America, captivity. It says, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts. Rehearse, right? Let's get the definition of this word rehearse. Because that's what we rehearsing for, the wedding, man. Okay?
Strong's H 8567. Tanah. Tanah.
It says here, recount, rehearse, tell again, celebrate. That's not a good definition. Let's get rehearse definition. Practice. See, you're not going to get it all perfect here. Why? Because we're in the flesh. All right, because we know that what is how do you break the law? You break the law by sin. Okay, transgression of the law is sin. All right, and in this flesh, you've sinned in your past life. You're sinning in this life. You can't do all the commandments. It's impossible. Hence the reason why we needed a grace period. All right, so hey, the Lord sees us sometimes. Hey, if you do, veer off the line, hey, the Lord will give you a spiritual you go over the highway and they make that noise and they shake the steering wheel a little bit. Lord, hey, get back. Oh, my fault. Like I didn't try to do that. Sometimes you accidentally, you doing something, occupied with something else, and you go off on the other car, hey, what are you doing? Blowing their horn at you. You raise your hand. My fault. You know what I mean? Those kind of ways. So that's spiritually, the Lord does that with us. But we try our best to stay in the lane, in our lane, as perfect as we can, man, to keep order. Okay? So rehearse, prepare, practice, try out, read through, sing through. Hey, we got the new song, man, right? Okay, so rehearsal. So now let's go back to it says, rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord Yahweh, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord Yahweh go down to the gates. Okay? So now let's go back to Galatians 3 and 24. And I want to read the NLT. It says, let me put it another way. The law was our guardian, like guardrails, right? Until Hamashiach came. It protected us until we could be made right with Yahweh through faith. All right? So that's a beautiful thing, man. We read that, and the law is good for you. Hey, the dietary law. Had I kept eating the way I was eating before I came in the truth, I'd be dead now. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, trying to put me on pills. Okay? Until I came in the sanctuary of the Lord, man. Like, no, I'm not taking those pills, man. Look at this. Believers unite to Hamashiach. No longer bound to the law. Right? It says here, know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth. Okay? So, yeah, this is what Christians can't understand. They think that, oh, the Lord died so you can eat shrimp, lobster, crab, do what you want to do. No. The Lord didn't come to break that. He came to take the technicalities of that first covenant away, man. All right? So this is why we are in a grace period. This is why, like I said, the example, you going outside the lane a little bit and then, whoa, my fault. The Lord know we're going to, color outside the line somewhat. Okay? We can't get it perfect here. But the law is on us, man. Hence the reason why Jake still died from high diabetes. This is why the curses are on us, man. Okay? Let's grab the book of 1 John 5 and 3. Hey, because the laws are good for you, right? For For this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments. All right. And his commandments are not grievous. All right. So people think that, oh, it's just a hard way to live. Hey, what do people say about the scriptures or the Bible? People just write the Bible to control you. Yeah. Because look at the world that's contrary to the law of the Bible. 613 laws of the scriptures, man. And hey, here it is, Esau's kingdom, Babylon the Great. Hey, every year they're coming up with thousands more new laws every year. Okay, which is mass confusion. This is why it's called Babylon. Babal, confusion. All right, America is that five-lane highway with no lanes. You can do this, you can do that. You got liberty to be a man, a street light. You can marry a dog. All kind of madness, man. Let's grab Romans 6, and it's very vexing. The same way it's vexing for me to see somebody just jump on the highway and jump 5 lanes across into the hammer lane and then go slow. Unbelievable, man. This is Romans 6 and 14. For sin, all right, what's sin? Transgression of the law, which the law was only given to the Israelites. Okay? Read Romans 9 for that. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. See that? Let's read the NLT. It says, sin is no longer your master. And this is for the elect, man. The scriptures are really only written for the elect. Only the elect is going to hear and understand the scriptures, man. 2/3 of our people, they're not. 2/3 of our people want to do donuts on the highway, man. All right? They want to be all over the place, driving side to side on the highway, disregarding the lanes. Sin is no longer your master, for you no longer live under the requirements of the law. Instead, you live under the freedom of Yahweh's grace. Okay? It says, well then, since Yahweh's grace has set us free from the law, does that mean we can go on sinning? Of course not. So pretty much, yeah, you're going to go outside the lines sometime. You're not going to be given a ticket, a high ticket. You came out the lane, sir. No, the Lord is going to have grace, man, on us. Let me read the KJV. It says, what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? Yahweh forbid, man. Okay, so that's all I had on that, man. You know, just pissed me off. You know, make a lesson out of everything, man. Anything to push this gospel, man, and to push our people to repent and be converted. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The way Esau Edom kingdom is, hey, he says you have the freedom and liberty to drive across the road any way you want. All right, hey, if someone says something to you, they're bullying you. Nah, man. We're staying in our spiritual lane, man, so that we can have order to a righteous path, man, of salvation. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahushai, B'Hashem Kakadash, Shalom.